Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you? I hope everything is well. I hope your week is going good as we get into it. Okay, no further ado. I got to get into it because it's getting late. Baby Crone got things to do. I got things to do. So let's just get into it. So we're going to read on Zendya. And what's her boyfriend name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. I really love her. I think she's a great actress. Oh my gosh, she's one of those stellar actors to me. I'm putting up there. What's her sign? Do you remember? Is she a Cancer?
Let me see what her zodiac sign is. I did look at I was looking this up because we was curious about her ethnicity. And she's part Nigerian from her father's
really?
side. Yes, and part German from her mother's
Oh, she's
side.
an Afro baby. She's a cute girl. Very cute. No wonder she's so tall.
Yes.
She got that real Nigerian blood in her.
Yes. Yeah, she is 27.
Wow, she's getting up there.
Oh, she's a Virgo.
Oh.
I can see it.
That's another one. So, what about her boyfriend?
Yes, let's look up about Tom Holland. He's an actor, very famous for playing Spider-Man. Actually, I believe that is how they met because are you familiar with Spider-Man?
Yes, I am.
Okay. She plays Spider-Man's love interest. So that's how they came to know each other.
How long they been dating, you know?
Let's see.
They said they've been together for a few years. What, about 3 years?
I think so, because at first they were very hush-hush about their relationship.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you being hush-hush.
They officially confirmed their relationship in 2021.
Okay.
In July.
21, 22, 23, 24. So they've been together going on 3 years. Congrats. Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah. He's a Virgo, Tom Holland.
He a Virgo also?
No, not Virgo. He's a Gemini.
I hope she got the good twin. I hope she has the good twin. Before I read, I want to say this. This just came on my mind, so I want to deal with this.
Okay.
I had a dream last night.
Okay.
And Sky, she walked over there, you know, where this glass sliding door and the rug in my room. And she just lifted her leg up and she urinated. And you looked at me, she did it in front of us because you knew she would never do that.
Right.
And you looked at me and you said, Mom, what's wrong with Sky? And I said, I don't know. She never done that before. And you said, is she dying? And I said, I don't know. Anyway, that never happened.
No.
Never. It was just like that day when you said, but I had it today and it haunted me. And even right now, out of the clear blue skies, it came to me. So I said it to you. I said it to you. Okay. So, okay, that didn't happen.
No.
You know, that's a trippy thing when your dreams and you're walking life, you don't know. And I wonder what that dream means.
Hopefully.
It definitely won't mean she's dying. It's just like somebody coming in and want to piss on. I don't know. I had the dream. Maybe somebody's going to come in my life or try to come back just to piss on it. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. It'll make it
trying to come looking as a loyal dog.
Because we thought it was something sick to death. It wasn't like we were mad. So you're right. It could be a loyal dog coming back to my life.
Just to piss on it.
No, maybe the pissing is the fact that they were sick.
Ah, got you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being sentimental. If you know what that dream could mean, let me know until I'm going to go and search it out. So anyway, here we go.
Yes.
What we picked for Zendya. and her boyfriend. A two card was going to be a bird.
Yeah, yes, it is.
So let's say owl. Let's
Okay.
let them be the wise owl. Why? Because I think she's a fantastic actor. Oh my
Yes,
God. She
definitely.
sold me when she played the drug addict.
Yes, in Euphoria.
Oh my God. When she was heaving that, and which, I just said, how she do that? She is such a good actor. Oh my God. Now that's a Meryl Streep for me.
Okay.
That's a Meryl Streep for me.
And we are excited to see her new movie that's coming out called The Challengers.
I love her. And now this is going to solidify her in my book of Hall of Fames if she does this, because this is about a player become a coach.
Yes.
Go ahead, give me a little bit.
Yes, it's about a tennis player who turned into a coach and then trained her husband to become a very famous tennis player.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tashi, a tennis player turned coach, has transformed her husband from a mediocre player into a world famous Grand Slam champion. To jolt him out of his recent losing streak, she makes him play a challenger event close to the lowest level of the tournament of the pro. And continue on. So I guess she's being like a supportive.
Now, what's she going to become? His drill sergeant. She going to become his maker. She going to make him over. That sounds good. And my thing is, for me, it's like these kind of overcoming, challenging movies. They really not my fave. You know, they lead me in a way. Did we say the owl? Yes. No, stop copying off of me. This is so trippy.
It happens every time. Okay. Well, I guess
you should not be surprised. That just lets you know we're in sync.
Yes.
That's all it means.
And that Zendaya must be a really open book.
And she's very open. Let's go in. So before we go, anyway, that done just blew me away. Baby Crone keeps getting, if I lay out a card, she lays out the same card. But this is how you know it's in sync. You saw me shuffle my cards. Even if she didn't, which we do. She's a shuffling fanatic. I used to be like that, but I think I was just doing it out of nervousness, but I don't shuffle like that anymore. I do a shuffle like that before I even come on the air. I done already shuffled my energies in these cards, and I do them before I go to bed. They get shuffled about 4 times a day, even when I'm not in use. Not the ones that I leave on the table, but the ones that I use, they are always being energized all the time. So anyway, this is why I say they talk to me. A lot of times, like right now, I know we're going to do a reading on Zendaya.
Yes.
And I want you to watch this and see it for yourself. I'm going to do a reading on Zendaya and her boyfriend, his Luke.
Tom Holland.
Oh, Tom Holland. I don't know much about these people. All I know is she is one of my favorite actors to me.
Yes.
I put her on a level with Meryl Streep.
Okay.
I do. No, nobody else may not, but I do. Why? Because I think she's beautiful. She's tall. I'm not saying Meryl Streep is tall, but she is tall. She's beautiful, and she's got golden brown skin. She got the color of a biscuit.
Yeah.
Like a nice biscuit that you put butter on top. She is so beautiful to me. I'm gonna call her Biscuit.
Yeah,
she's just beautiful to me, and I love it. She takes me in and makes me feel like that's why they give her these roles, these hard roles, these roles you gotta act like a drug addict. I don't even know how you're gonna act like a coach, but they give her these mental, psychological roles, and she nails them. And not everybody can do it. And I'm looking to see if she does it. But I'm telling you, Zendaya, she is the next Meryl Streep for the next generation. She can do this. She got this thing. And I know because I'm a movie buff and I judge movies, and I've been doing it ever since I was little. You know, she has the look. In order to be Meryl Streep, you have to have a look. Why? Because Meryl Streep was beautiful in her day. So just to be able to act, You got to be Meryl Streep. I don't think I've ever seen anything Meryl Streep played in that she didn't fit in one way or another.
Okay.
I think to be Meryl Streep, you got to know what you can hold and what you can't. And you got to turn down things. And so far, everything I've ever seen Meryl Streep play in, she was fantastic in Sophia's Choice when she played the Deer Hunter. I mean, I've seen these. I didn't know these movies. I saw these movies later on. I wouldn't have had the mentality to understand these movies. When she played in Reds, was it her? Oh, I don't know. I think she played in Reds. No, she didn't play in Reds. But she done played in so many movies. Her and Diane Keaton, they are my favorite actors. And and honestly, I'm gonna do this before I get back to Zendaya. But honestly, I thought Diana Ross was a magnificent actress. Magnificent. I mean, we got so many black actors right now. I can't name them all. Like, I can't sit up here. I just was saying those white ones because that's what they put before me.
Yes.
That's all I got to pick from. And I know that, what's that other lady name? The black woman. I really can't. She got the EGOT. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
As good as I know her name.
Yes, as good as you know her name. It's literally on the tip of my tongue.
All I'm saying is Viola Davis. Viola Davis is a great actor, but she remind me of a Whoopi Goldberg because I love Whoopi Goldberg. See, you can't. But that other lady who she played in The Help with her as her best friend. And The Help, she played in The Help. She's she have a funny name. She played in The Help. She was the one that put the poop in the pie. It was her best friend.
Oh, is it Octavia?
Octavia, that's another one. That's another actress to me. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Octavia, especially when she played in Ma. I thought that one was crazy.
Yes, her. Mm-hmm.
And then she played in this movie. I think it was Beetlejuice or something. Which I just love her. I love her. So that's what I'm saying. I put Octavia and them together for me. But for me, Zendaya is it. Yes, what do you think? And I'm just going by age. I'm not taking nothing from nobody. I can go down and name a whole lot of black actors, but I can name a whole lot of white. And I'm just so sad that everything got to come down to color.
Yes.
It's just sad about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see about Tom Holland.
I know I went off of the track with that, but I hope it makes sense.
Just to show what kind of standard you put Zendaya on.
I do. I can't speak for anybody other than that. You agree with me?
Yes, I agree. I may not be familiar with those. Well, I'm familiar with.
She hasn't played in so many movies.
No, but I'm
talking about Zendaya. Yeah, she hasn't played any. She's rising, and somebody see what. You know who I put Zendaya at least up to with, who I think is a very good actress, Taji T. Henson. Taji.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
I put her up there with her.
Yes.
She can act. I mean, it's so many I can't. Okay. All right. So we had this because I would keep going on, but I don't want to do that. I'm just saying it's so many of them I can't even name. So anyway, we have that. The Lovers came out. We have The Sun. We have The Lover Man. Okay. We have A Key. And this seems so easy to do this way, but because you have to go through it and pick out of a person, it's cray. Yeah. And underneath, I like to take it from the base, and I like to take it from the top. And here we go. I'm going to read numbers.
Oh, okay.
What?
We at least have 2 cards in common.
Okay.
Hopefully, I have this match because this is looking a bit.
I have. Isn't this the star?
Yes, that is.
Okay.
The star.
Well, it's the star, but it's the zodiac wheel. So I have 16, 44, 16, 44, 31, 24, 26, 28, 12, 4, 33, 13, 25.
Okay. And then from Mama Crone.
Okay.
All right.
And let me read it again, just in case you want to go along. 44, this is the letterman. 44, 16, 31, 24, 26, 28, 12, 4, 33, 13, and 25. What do you have?
Oh, okay. I have 30.
Wait a minute. Do you have the owl? Do you have the mag?
And the key.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we got it. So we definitely, this is crazy. Go ahead.
All right, so I have 33, 44, 36, 38, 11, 41, 12, 14, 39, a lot of 30s, 15, and 19.
You want to read it one more time?
Okay, one more time, sure, for the people in the back. We got 30.
Oh, see, she got jokes. Okay.
We have,
Only because if I was doing it, I'd be all like trying to get the
Yes,
cards
I
out and
understand.
stuff. That's why.
all right, we have 33, and you know, 33, 44. It's going to be hard to show the rest of these cards. We have 36 and 38. Then we have 11 and 41, 12 and 14, 19 and 15,
See?
and then 19,
And it's better.
39 and 19.
There we have it. So let's get started. Okay, baby Cone, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Please go first. My cards are
Okay.
looking interesting.
Okay, so let me go first. First of all, someone says to me, why you move your cards too much? Let me tell you why. I move my cards a lot because I got to adjust them so I can see. Remember, there is a camera and the camera isn't big for me. I mean, it's big, I can see, but I got to adjust the cards so I see. Now, when I hold the cards up, I know you may not be able to see them. This is why I told you the back. What is the name of the deck? The reveal.
Yes, the Gilded Revelry.
The Revelry. You sure Revelry? The Golden Revelry by the Letterman.
Yes. Yeah.
You see? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right.
Okay.
So you can follow. Now, if you're following and read, but this will be for some, to pick up your reading skills. Or send back and tell me what you're doing, what you get out of it. So anyway, that's what I do. And so sometimes I pick up the cards, but because I be talking to baby Crone, I be doing this. Because I forget that I'm on camera. So when they say after you've been on the camera for a while, you'll be forgetting you on it. That's the truth. I be forgetting the camera's on, or sometimes I say stuff and forget that the camera's on. I really do. So anyway, with that being said, let me get into it. What I see in this relationship, let me take a look. I do see people that love each other. I really do. That is right there before my eyes. However, the base of this reading is what it comes in with the undercurrent, or what I would say maybe could be the thing in their relationship is I see a magnifying glass. And either they don't see things clearly or they have miscommunication. Because if I need a magnifying glass, that means I need things made clear or plain or closer to me. Yes. And then on top of that, I see the star. And you know how I feel about a star. You can't have the star unless you're hoping for something. Yes. So on that, so we see a magnifying glass where someone is looking intently at something or need to, and we see the zodiac. Maybe are we compatible? Are we not? Is this relationship doing good? That you get the star because I hope that we're doing great. I hope everything works out. I don't know. But then I see the sun. And the sun is kind of like in an awkward place, but I do see it. And it's in the thing of the past. So, but I do see lovers. And it shows that they love each other. How do I know? Because it's right next to the birds, right? And that is the present. So you know the past and the present. So what's in the past is so close is bleeding into the present. However, I think maybe they're finding out things about each other, little nuances and things like that. I don't know, but I see that maybe, oh yeah, because it's on an angle, she finds him sexy. She finds him appearing. It's something about him. I don't know what he looked like, baby clone. If it's not an inconvenience, please put a picture of both of them up there. Only if it's not an inconvenience.
Okay.
And like I said, look, but what I'm seeing a home here. And do they live together? Well, maybe they do or don't, but I see a home. I see a home and I see a lock and key and I see love home. Like they really love each other. I think what I'm getting here in the new future, I feel like they plan on getting married, having a baby. And I see right now they're very much committed in a relationship.
Yes, interestingly enough, Zendaya moved into a house that
Really?
yes, moved into Tom's house, that Tom Holland's house.
He have a house.
Yes, he had recently purchased and was not
really
using.
And they moved into it.
Yes, let's talk about taking it to the next level.
But I see this is a real friendship and I see marriage for them. What do you see? Go ahead and read them all.
I can believe it. Okay, now, okay. This is what tripped me up at the very beginning was this burden. Because
hey babe, you can do this. Give it to me so I can see it once. And
okay.
I'm gonna help you where you don't help me, okay?
Okay. I was curious about this burden card because they do just look like such a cute couple.
Tell me what you see. Don't take up, just read the cards the way you see them. Be honest in your heart.
That they were having some problems in their relationship.
This seemed like you in your past zone.
Yeah, this is in the past. They had past problems in their relationship that seemed burdensome or presented challenges in their relationship that were heavy, because burdens are heavy. And we have the bridge card right here. And the way I see this is a couple that is just trying to overcome, trying to get to a new phase in the relationship and overcome this burden. Or maybe go underneath a burden, try to find and get a way around the burden. And then we have the whip, and we see that it was this time was really painful for them in the past because they, like you said, they have love for each other. So the fact
you're saying they've been through some rough times in their relationship.
Yes, rough times in the relationship. And I was thinking that maybe, at least for the magnifying glass, it was because they hadn't made their relationship public. And you know how
that's true.
When the public gets into your relationship, they get in your relationship. So therefore, on top of learning each other, on top of learning each other too.
Yeah.
It just could have been a little bit too much for them in the past.
So it's going on 2 years for them living together.
They moved in last year.
Okay.
So they moved in 2 years into their relationship and now have probably been living together for 2 years. So like half of the relationship.
So they've been together for 4 years. Got it.
3 years. Sorry.
3. Okay.
2021 to 2020.
So they just coming out of the newlywed stage of their relationship.
Yes, pretty much.
They're entering out. They're coming out of the phase of new and googly into the reality.
Yeah.
And reality is I want children. I want a commitment. And I want something real. I want my own. I want to be committed to you. I want us to have our own. I want to have the key to your heart and you have the key to mine. Go ahead, baby Crone.
Okay.
Yours just make me talk again. Go ahead.
It's okay. My cards were interestingly different.
But I could see where you're going with it though, and that's a good thing.
So here in their present, we have both the well and the fox. maybe they have some people around them. Well, just like I said, the relationship's having problems, and maybe now in the past they were able to overcome these problems, but they're still like buried deep within. Maybe something they like don't talk about. Maybe they something that they overcome and said, "We're just not going to deal with that and move on." Don't dig too deep though. And then we have the fox. For some reason, this fox could be somebody in their life that could be like.
Can I step in your reading?
Yes.
I think you're being stumped.
I am.
And it's okay. Because she's learning. What I'm getting out of your reading is I do see love. You see that lock and key over there as that base?
Yes.
That was your bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a love there. But I definitely see, like you said for you, that brought, you see the magnifying glass, that brought them closer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see a burden, right?
Yes.
And this is the past. Maybe the burden was they wanted to live together.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Maybe it was just being not living together. See, mine don't show that. Mine show they're living together. You got their past. I got their now.
Okay.
We got the same cards pretty much. What I'm seeing in spirit is I'm living in there now, because I'm sitting up there going, why she got her signs are different? Because you're where the struggle, where they came from before they got here. Yes. This is years between our readings. Oh my goodness. Okay. They are years. I'm like, why would they be having struggles? I didn't understand it, because she's reading from their past. I'm reading from they have struggles. It hasn't always been easy for them. You see the wells, still waters. They've been through a lot. They've been through a lot to be together. And not only that, it has not been easy. And they've been together for 4 years. So they were younger too. So they could have been like 24, 25, 26, 27. 24. They were young. So there was a lot of things going on. In the past, I see the well, and we said the tree. So there were probably people in their business. You know how it is with the youth, but they're growing up. And you're going to see it change when you get to the dice. They made a decision to stay together. You see them, they're two again. And if you look at that two, angle it right there with those two birds.
Oh, yes.
If you blink, no, right. It would be tit-tat, like, see? It's going in order. You can see the harmony. Mm-hmm. You see it? No, put that whip down. That whip don't belong. You see that? Because it's coming. Look, you dug the whip from the past.
Oh, okay.
You see, you taking the thing, right? And you see how they become one. Mm-hmm. That dice seems like they fun, loving. But if you go back in the past, you see two. They were going through separation, going through changes, working, adjusting, mm-hmm. right? But if you look right there, you see that polar bear?
Yes.
That shows you that they're starting to get cohesive. They being close with one another. You understand? Mm-hmm. Now, and you can take it and read your reading. Did I help you?
Yes, you
I didn't want to take over, but I really, for you, her and me, we cool. But for you all out there, I want you to understand she doesn't see it, but I see it. Our cards are so much similar, but the difference in her cards is she's reading from where the struggles. It wasn't always peaches and roses. They weren't always saying, hey, we're going to get married. They went through some parts where they thought they were going to break up. They had their differences. They struggled with a lot. And maybe this is not true at all, but I feel a struggle with color in this.
Okay.
Do we have red hair? I just have a struggle. Maybe not with their family. Maybe with I don't know. Maybe not. Because to me, they seem like I don't know who he is. That's why I'm asking. Because I'm trying to compare him with Spider-Man. And maybe I'm thinking of Toby somebody because I don't know who he is.
Here's pictures of him. It could be like a darkish brown.
Oh, so he have darkish brown hair. But he's very fair and she's darker. And you know, it's so funny because Baby Crone and I talk about all the time. Yes, that they don't ever advertise that there are dark-skinned mixed people. She's a little bit lighter than you?
Yeah, I would say that.
They don't advertise that. So, and that's one of the other things I love about her too. She wear herself so well, but nevertheless, baby Crone, did that help out at all?
Yes, it did.
Okay, go ahead now. Finish reading. I didn't want to take over, but just remember, you're coming. So when it seems choppy, that's just where they were. But as you see at the end, I'm curious to see how you're going to read. No. I know you. I'm curious. I want you to start from, well, you already know what that is. Start from there,
Yes.
and then bring yourself down.
Okay. And in their future, I see that they're going to be taking a chance on each other.
You see it. There it is.
Further their relationship.
You see it now.
Yes.
Yes. That polar bear ain't nothing but love and protection.
Yep. And really defending their relationship and standing strong.
Mm-hmm. There it is. That's the winner.
And even if they have to, they'll isolate themselves.
I don't think that's an isolation. I think that it's time they are moving out, moving on. Okay. You know what I mean? They are moving on. You said he had bought a house.
Yes.
So they're moving on. That's what I gather. Instead of that, it just would seem fitting for it. Sometimes a card may say that, but you have to tweak it.
Okay.
Now, let me see your list. You did wonderful. You did wonderful. And I understood what you were saying.
You.
No, you did wonderful. I just wanted to go in because I finally caught it. I was like, why is she...
I know.
Where's this negativity coming from? Well, we got the same cards. It makes sense. Like any relationship, they have their ebbs and flows, up and down. She's coming from the past, but what she have the key that I have the key. She have the magnifying glass.
The only thing
I have the magnifying glass. She got the owl. I have the owl. What else do you have?
That's it.
She has where she has the dice of good luck and good fortune or gamble. I have the sun. Maybe it'll come out and shine on you, or maybe it'll always shine, but maybe it's just not shining in your neck of the woods. You know what I mean? Yes. I have a house, baby Crone, where I have a house of safety. Baby Crone have the bear of safety. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And also, baby Crone has that whip. And even though that whip and broom may be a negative, but you see they're weathering and they sweeping out all the negative. And also, baby Crone have, where I have a book, baby Crone have a fox, where there's somebody there to start trouble or ease in their life, where a book may have things. Okay. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I just want to understand that. But baby Crone, flip your card over. I just want you to know I just want you to know it was a good read. And it is a burden for young people that has to struggle in their relationship.
Literally so fitting. This is the
it's so fitting. It fit the whole reading, and I had no idea. Oh, I did know what that was, but I wasn't thinking about that when I read it. But yes,
it just shows how bittersweet their relationship was
at one time.
Past.
At one time, yes,
yeah.
How it for them to be in this love bubble, wanting to marry, at least talking about it. Why not? They're 27 years old, speaking about kids, speaking about a friendship ring turning into an engagement ring, just ready. And what I have, I see a ship.
Very fitting. Moving on, like you said.
Moving on. Now, this is the curious thing. Baby Crone card is moving on too, because that is like, for me, lilies are like a death of something and renewing to something more beautiful and better. And I see that they're moving on in their relationship. I think this is about money. I think they're moving on. They're moving up in the world. I see that, financially they're moving up. This is in the sky. And I think that they are young. And I think that they are what we're going to call a power couple if they continue to stay together. I really, really do. And I think the one thing that makes them work, this is what's coming to me intuitively, is that they need to keep a lot of people out of their business. And I think that's what baby Crone card is. It becomes a burden. Stop listening to other people and listen to yourselves. When you have problems, talk it over with yourselves. Keep other people out of your relationship as much as possible. You both are wise to one another. If you must, go to your mother, your father. If you can't go to your bedroom, go someplace where you're going to get wise counseling. Yes. Because I think that you to love each other. And my cards are speaking volumes. And I think sometimes you have to separate so you can be better. And I think that this is a relationship. I really love it. I think that they love each other, and I'm wishing them the best. You know, they're young, but they're not that young.
Yeah, you're right.
How old is he?
Let's look.
Don't tell me he's younger than her.
Okay, Zendaya is 27.
Don't tell me he's younger than her.
Okay, they're both 27.
Woo. Well, I'm glad. Well, there you are. They're at that stage where it's time you have to start thinking, do I want children? Mm-hmm. There is time. Do I want to be committed? Do I want to stay in a relationship where we're not committed and we live together? These are the decisions now that young people are, because not everybody wants to get married, but people want children. People want to leave legacies behind. So this is the age when you're between 27, 32. That's the ages when you got to start thinking. Why? Because at 35, 36, that biological clock start ticking. And it's definitely not because you can't have children. It becomes a little bit more complicated. So with that being said, she's on it. Why you got that pouty look? What you do that for?
I started thinking about how stressful it sounds. That like once you get in your 30s, you gotta start thinking about we want to have children, yet we're living longer to be like in our 80s. So I'm just like, why can't our bodies be a little bit more fair and let us get pregnant around 40, 50.
Well, you can get pregnant at 40 and 50. You can. Janet Jackson proved that. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that's getting, Candy got pregnant. I think she was in her late 30s or 40s. So no, they doing it, but they become risk.
That is true.
And forget about the risk. Maybe there's no risk at all. What about your eggs? Even for the men. These things are biological. They're not, you could be looking the best you ever look, but hey, the body we're programmed to die. And that means our inner workings start slowing down and preparing us for death. That is the way it is. I'm sorry to break the news to you. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. Now, before I go, I got to ask a question since baby is so quick to close her cards up. Baby Crone, what you asked me, I want to know, are y'all is this really love?
Yeah.
I truly believe it is. And I'm a sucker for love. I hope it is. I just hope it is. Let me see. Is this a love? I see they turn their back on the world and focus on themselves. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's that they buy each other lavish gifts or do they have their money separate.
That's a good one.
I'm not sure about that, but let's go. Yes. I don't know if they share their money or their wealth or that's just the issue. You keep yours. I don't know why this is showing up in my reading. Let me draw another card. Now, let me tell you what I see.
Oh, my.
Did you say, oh, my?
Yes.
I think that maybe they're going through an adjustment and living together.
Okay. I can see that.
Because I see that maybe they may have problems. They may communicate. And when they get angry, may cut off from each other, maybe. Maybe one go out or gone a lot, and not being considerate of the other. And although I see arrows of love, it could just be arrows of I don't know. It's odd, but I always said I'll tell the truth. Truth of the matter is, are they going through issues? Yes. Is it issues to break up because it's in contradiction with the other cards? No, it's just that if they want the relationship, they have to learn to work together. They have to learn to share. They're still young, They grown. They live in a grown up life, but their minds are not mature. That's just like if baby Crone get a boyfriend, they've been dating and they living under mom and pop way of thinking. And whether they live home or not, she's going to be thinking the way I raised her to think. She hasn't been out there long enough to get her own mind and what is right and wrong. She hasn't been long enough. But after a year or two, she realized she wants to live with him. So they living together, but you're used to doing this way. Maybe you're lazy. Maybe you don't cook. Maybe you like to cook. Maybe you don't like doing dishes. Maybe you're too aggressive. Maybe because you know, who knows? And so they have to combine. So I see a lot of fire. I see fire. Definitely see fire. I see earth. I see earth, like I see the sun. I see the sun. And what is that, baby Crone?
Capricorn.
I see the sun. I see the Capricorn. That's earth. I see the sun in all of this. Also, I see the moon.
Mm-hmm.
One of them are moody. I see the moon and Aquarius.
Yes.
I see it. I see water. And Aquarius is not a water sign, but it's a water bearer. Go figure it. It's an air sign. So we see communications going on. What do you see, baby Crone?
Yes, I do.
I also see Venus, and I see love. There is love in this relationship, and spontaneity and creativity. They have it all going for them. Also, I see, what's that? Uranus. No, Neptune.
Yes.
Neptune. And Neptune, that's a water sign. But Neptune is very, very powerful. You know, when you see Aquaman, he's very powerful. So he's a mythical creature, but this is where many of them come from anyway. So here it is. You see here, this is Aqua. So you see right now, I think they go through a lot of watery issues. Not a lot, but I think they don't know how to deal with I'm getting the impression either both of them, no, or one of them, when they get upset or they're not happy, they separate themselves. Okay. They haven't learned to communicate while one is fiery. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Like the Sagittarius. But I see that moon, that darkness get in the way. What do you see, baby Crone?
Yes, I'm honestly trying to sit here and think who could be who, honestly.
Do you see the discrepancy?
Yes.
Are they going to weather it? I'm getting ready to end this. Are they going to weather it? I'm going to end this. Are they going to weather it? Because the cards say they talk about marriage. But you know what? People get married in chaos.
Yes.
People bring children in chaos because people don't know when enough is enough. People don't know when to walk away. Okay. I've learned that. You have to know when to hold up.
Hey.
Know when to fold up. Know when to walk away and know when to run. I haven't sang that in a long time, but I realized that's what people don't know what to do. I used to didn't know. When do you leave a bad relationship? I'm not saying this relationship is bad. I am saying it's a lot of energy in this relationship. It's a lot of love in this relationship. It's a lot of time. It's about blending and how they get along with each other. There's only one thing in this relationship on this that I see is the communication. One walks away, leave, don't want to deal with it, turn their back. Who's ever doing it, grow up. If you want this to work, you're going to have to give a little. Yes. You have to give. And if you're doing it, Zendya, you got to give. And if he's doing it, then don't let this beautiful woman walk out your life and you live in full regret. Because she's beautiful and you all been together and y'all wouldn't have been together this long if it wasn't real.
Exactly.
But nothing good. Anything you have good, you got to work at it to maintain it because there's always outer forces and inner forces of ourselves that comes up against it. Anything worth having is worth fighting for in a positive way. And I'm going to leave you on that. Well, I thought this was a good read. What did you think, baby Crone?
Yes, baby Crone did enjoy that.
Well, I thank you so much for joining us on our reading of Zendya, one of my favorite actresses.
Yes.
Sunflowers. How was that?
That was good.
Did I bring it home?